Hi everyone, in this tutorial you will learn the basics of HTML, and after this tutorial you may not be the expert, but you will know the basics and you will be able to play around with it. So to start with that, you need a notepad editor. It's in the Mac you will find the text editor, in the Windows you will find this notepad editor. So with HTML, it starts with different tags. Everything comes in tags. HTML. All the tags start and end with these angular brackets. And whatever you start, most of the tags will have a closing tag. So you start with typing in the angular bracket, but when you type in this slash bar, that means it's the end of that tag. So every HTML file starts with HTML, and in the HTML there are two sections. One section is basically the header, and the second section is the body tag. So similar to HTML, the header tag will have an opening and closing tag. So what comes in the header tag? Header tags will have the meta tag information about your page. For example, it will have the title of your page. So the title tag will be written like this. It will have the open tag and it will have the closing tag. So the title would actually display on top of all the HTML pages. For example, if I type in here hello world, this will display on top of the HTML page. So to exactly see how does it look like, so what you're gonna do, you're gonna do file, and we're gonna save this file as HTML. So for this purpose I'm going to actually name this as home.html. so this will become the first HTML page. So if I actually go and browse the page, so you can see the title tag hello world is coming on the title of this page. This is exactly what we typed here. You can see it coming up here. Okay, so in the title tag, in the header tag, there is another tag comes as description. Description tag, which is not necessary at this stage, but what it does actually, when it goes down to search engine, this will display as a description of your page. So for this example, I'm not going to use this one. So what we're going to do actually, the other section is the body tag. Like the header tag, this body tag will have a closing tag with the slash. So here in the body tag, this is your content of the page. So whatever you type in, it will display on your website. So we can have different tags here. So first of all, if I start with the heading tag, which will be h1, you can go heading. h1 is the biggest heading size. It can go from h1 to h6. So for example, if I type in hello world here and close the h1 tag, if you save this file and refresh here, you can see it has displayed the heading which we actually typed in the hello world section. So the next thing we're going to do, we're going to add some text in it. So all the text will come under the P tag. The P is a paragraph tag. So once you're going to open that tag, whatever you type in here, for example, this is my first page of the website. So if you save it, refresh the page, you can see the paragraph has been added to the website, to your web page. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to add in an image. To add an image, what you need to do, actually, you can create one image in Paint, and then you can actually add this into this website. So for this purpose, I'm going to add Paint, and I'm actually going to make this image, so however you like, you can actually do it here, and then I'm going to save this image as JPEG in the same folder where your HTML files are. So on the desktop, website, HTML, so image. So if you close this file, so you will have that image file in that folder. For example, if I go here to my HTML folder, this image, the one we just created, is sitting in this folder. Okay, for this tag, we're gonna start with img, and to add that file, we need to type in source of that file. Okay, and source, because we have actually placed that image file in the same folder, I'm just typing in the file name. So if I come back here, refresh the page, so you can see the images has been added to the page. So you can, from here, you can actually for the image tag, you don't actually close them by typing like this. It doesn't close like this. The only way to close this one, you just add a slash before the end of the angular bracket. Okay, for this one, if you want to control the size of the image, you can type in the width of the image, which will be, for example, if I would say 300 pixel wide. So if I save this file, refresh it, so you can see it has reduced my image size to 300 pixel. If I change it to 500 pixel, save, refresh, so you can see, like, now it has increased the image size to 500 pixel. So the next thing we're going to add, a new paragraph under this image. So start with the paragraph with the P tag. This is my second paragraph. This is just an example. So if I actually save this second paragraph, you refresh, it will just come down to this image. Always remember, whatever you're gonna do in HTML, in what sequence you're gonna do it, it will use the same order. So if we actually change the order of this image and put it on top of this paragraph, it will automatically go above these two paragraphs. Okay, as you can see, it has already changed. Once you actually save the file, it will reflect on your page, on the HTML page. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna add a few more tags, the basic tags, which will help you to improve the website. So for example, there is a ruler tag. What it does actually, it will add a line between these two paragraphs. So HR. So with the HR, you don't have to actually close the tag like you did with your paragraph. So the only thing you need to do is type in HR, refresh. So it has added this line between these two paragraphs. The next thing you can do, you can control the width of this horizontal ruler. Okay, so what you can do actually, if you go width 300 pixel, refresh the page, so you can see the ruler is now being displayed in 300 pixel wide. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to teach you how you can actually create a new line in the paragraph. For example, you have started this paragraph, but you want to add a new line here. If you start typing in here, this is the second line, refresh the page, it will just display above that line, just after this line, but we need to actually type in an extra break line. So for this purpose, you're going to add BR tag. What BR tag does actually, it adds an extra line. BR stands for break row. So with the BR tag, you can add a new row. Okay, so if you add two BR tags, so you can see if you add two lines. So the next thing I'm gonna teach you how you can bold a part of like one letter or one word in that paragraph. For example, I want to bold this word. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to add another tag called bold. Sorry, B is for bold. So just type in /B to close the tag, otherwise it will bold the rest of the text. So if you come back here, refresh the page, so you can see this text has been bold. So now I want to add underline for this word. So what I'm going to do, add U tag. U is for the underline. U. I'm closing this tag. So after saving the file, refresh this page. So as you can see, it has underlined this word. So the next thing I'm going to do italic. So to make this word italic, I'm going to add a new tag called I. So what this will do, this will turn this word to italic format. So as you can see, we have done the HTML tag, which has a starting and closing tag. Then there are two sections on this page. One is header tag, the other one is body tag. Whatever is in this head tag will be actually above this body side of the page. So whatever you type in here in the body, it will display on this page. So the next thing I'm going to do in this one, I'm going to change the color of the text. So for example, with this one, or this whole paragraph I want to change it to something else, some other color, what I'm going to use, I'm going to introduce a new tag which is called font tag, and I'm going to finish that off here. Okay, with the font tag I can actually change the color to, if you know the color name, you can type in the color name. See, the color name has been updated as red because I typed in red, or you can do blue. It will change the whole thing, the line we selected, as blue. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to change the color for this part, for the next paragraph. For this purpose I'm going to again use the font tag, and font tag needs to be closed as well. For this part I'm going to change the color to green. So if you save the page and refresh the page, you can see this whole paragraph changed to the green color because we started this tag up here and closed it at the end. So this one, that's why it's been done in this one. So I can see, like, I started this paragraph tag but I did not actually close it. I have to close this tag as well, so the paragraph tag would always close at the end. So these are the basics. If you like the video, please subscribe to my channel and like the video. Hit the like button. Thank you.